Your attention, please. This is an emergency message. This is not a drill. This is a warning that multiple reactors within the facility have been compromised. We repeat, multiple reactors have been compromised. The facility must be evacuated immediately as its lockdown is now in place. Will all workers make their way to the nearest emergency exit? Please leave all your belongings where they are and make your way to the exits immediately. This is not a drill. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy So, and welcome back to the Flow. What?
Where did that come from?
And welcome back to the Flow and Soul Show. It's me, So, aka Mr. Speaker from the Soul, and I'm here with.
You already know it's your boy Lamari Flow, man. And now, where did that come from?
So today we are here to talk about the Minecraft movie.
Minecraft movie.
We just went and seen it last Friday.
The day of the release.
Well, there was like a Thursday screening we could have gone to.
Yeah, whatever. Day of the release. Bro, this mic doesn't stay like this. I used to get it like a good spot, but now just. So yeah, because even my mom, she was like, "Why do you hold the mic?" Like,
Mom, please.
But yeah, so I think that's what we're gonna talk about for this episode. Just a whole Minecraft review. Start comparing it to other movies or the video game movies.
Facts.
And yeah, so not gonna lie, let's first talk about your thoughts before going into the movie. Like, did you already think it was gonna be bad?
I had really low expectations.
Okay.
Especially like before the TikTok memes, it definitely just looked like bullshit. Like, it didn't look like it'd be entertaining at all. And I mean, especially like after being disappointed by the FNAF movie and then seeing the first trailer with like the animation, I had really low expectations.
Okay.
For the movie. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
I definitely agree. I really thought that this was gonna be just another like kids movie. Like, well, when we get into speaking about it, I think they're gonna put as much effort into the movie as they did.
Right.
And like, I really thought it was gonna be like another FNAF. Like, I didn't think it was gonna live up to the hype like Mario did and like Sonic did.
Facts.
And it was like, thinking about it beforehand, I still thought they could have had different actors. Like, Jack Black, amazing actor, but like I still don't see how. Well, I mean, okay, after watching the movie, I see why they picked him.
Yeah.
But beforehand, it's kind of like, what is
Jack Black doing here? Yeah,
what does
exactly.
he have anything to do with Steve? Like, I think Jack Black and Jason, they were just their way of like getting a known actor into the movie.
Definitely.
But I think a movie like that is where I also come in as an actor, where I say like, give others a chance. Like, could I at least got someone that looked like Steve? Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, the other people, obviously, they have like, I mean, it's just it has nothing to do with Minecraft, so it's
At
like
all,
you can get
yeah.
whatever you want. But like the Steve part, I mean, at least get someone that looked like Steve. So going into it, I was like, all right, this is gonna be another stupid movie that I'm just watching just because it's Minecraft.
Facts.
And then let's see, going into the movies, this guy right here had us dressing up.
I'm gonna put the picture.
Full blown, yeah, right here. This was us for a Minecraft movie. Freaking happy as hell. Bro changed and walked into my living room. So,
Mind you, don't hold on. Let this nigga not prepared. Anyway, let's not say I made us, because mind you, everybody else was happily, willingly to dress up except for this guy. So let's not pretend like it was all me. It was everyone but him.
Nah, because it was like, you're going to be left out. You're going to be at the end of the photo. You're going to, like.
I will just be honest with you. Because if we would have put this photo on screen and everybody was stood up and you were just there, it wouldn't have been the same.
Yeah, I got my sweats on.
Exactly. Like, yeah, it wouldn't have been the same.
Yeah. I mean, I still put it on, though. We all did. We all did.
For sure, for
we
sure.
all, like, it was, no one else did it.
Right.
I low-key thought, like, maybe someone else would do it. I mean, no one did it. But, I mean, I think it was still a good time.
Yeah, definitely.
Minecraft bundle.
Oh,
How much was it?
It was $22.
$22 for a small bucket of a creeper and a nice.
I was about to say, forget the bucket. The cup is dope as hell.
So cool.
Hell yeah.
That's a collectible. That's for sure a collectible.
For sure.
I'm going to say I'm glad I spent it. It sucked, though, that you couldn't get just a cup.
Right.
I think they knew, like,
exactly.
people were only going to get
when
the cup.
When I asked for just the cup, she was like, no, you can't do that. What?
Like, I think she knew, like, yeah, these guys are only going to get the cup.
Facts.
Because, like, why
Nobody
the
want
bucket?
that bucket.
The bucket was, like,
If it was
Kid
like,
size, like
I'm about to
smaller
say
than
if it
kid
was
size.
at least like medium size, and it's also like it's just green with a creeper face.
That's
like,
what
there's
it
nothing
is.
special
Nothing
about
crazy.
It. Like, yeah.
Like the Kung Fu Panda one Paul had was better.
And then it's an actual bucket, which kind of threw me off. I mean, like all the rest of them are just kind of
like you thought like plastic?
yeah, like most of them are just things that hold popcorn.
This one was like an
it's
actual,
an
yeah,
it's
it
an
was an
actual
metal
bucket, like
Yeah,
with with the handle on it. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Like when else I'm not bringing this to the beach, you know, carving out sand and like, yo, what, I don't need that.
I'm not bringing this. My bad. I was trying something. I just should have just left it. My bad. I'm tired of this. But okay. So then, boom, we sit down. We were early this time. Last time when we saw Captain America: Brave New World, we were like 30 minutes late to the movie.
Late.
We got in there, just immediate action. So here we're actually early, right?
Facts.
Start. How the movie like start off the rip? It was like him as a kid, right?
Yeah, it was him as a kid.
Okay. Storyline. Also, if you haven't seen the Minecraft movie,
Spoilers.
it sucks to be you.
I mean, you should have known clicking on this video anyway.
Minecraft review.
But spoilers.
Spoilers. Like we're not gonna like try to like not speak about it. So
Right. So Steve dies.
So
In case you're still watching.
he does not die. Let's not do that.
Anyway.
Steve does not die. But yeah, so starts him as a kid, right? Telling you a story of that random old man,
Right.
right? Then it literally dives straight into it. Well, for Steve's side, it dives straight into
That's
it.
one thing I can look back on and I didn't really like about the movie. It's like a solid like 15 minutes of straight exposition, background knowledge about Steve and Minecraft, and then you get a solid 30 minutes with no Minecraft at all.
Yeah. But, I mean, I only understand why because it was showing the background of, like, the people. But, like, still I get what you're saying because, like, if it's a Minecraft
I feel like that stuff could have been, like, mixed in
What do you
or
mean?
something. Like, I mean, like, I don't feel like it just had to be, like, 15 minutes of, like, Steve, just literally just Steve, Minecraft, and then, like,
Switch to Jason and his whole thing.
Like, I mean, like, I'm referencing the Jumanji movie only because, like, I mean,
Yeah.
like, it's
Okay.
damn near the same thing. Like, with the Jumanji movie, like, they just found the board game and they were learning stuff, like, as shit happened.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I'm glad they did what they did is because, like, when the movie starts, like, the whole time I was thinking was, like, how the hell did they all end up in the same room?
Yeah.
So, like, I will say they did answer that question. But, like you said, there is some stuff where it's like, bro, what does you being garbage, man, have to be such a, like, I see why it's a big deal. It was like, I see what you're saying. But, so they find the thing, the glowing thingy majiggy. He's the mentor. And it goes straight into the world. Just want to say, quality, A, S tier. S tier. They did the best job of bringing out the Minecraft
Hell yeah.
into a movie. Like, I was scared it was going to be like another Sonic. Like, well, the original Sonic. Like, something, the villagers are going to look stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm glad the second it shows the whole world, everyone's clapping. Like, they did amazing.
Yeah, it looks really good.
It looked amazing. And then, I think, jumping straight to it, when it came to, like, lines and stuff, making it a movie, like you said, it was just a lot of one-liners.
It was Jack Black.
It was
like literally
Jack
just
Black.
it was Jack. That's why I think nobody else could have played Steve if I would have known Steve was gonna be played like that.
Yeah.
So Flint and Steel.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
all the memes you see on TikTok, that's just Jack Black.
That's literally the whole
making it
movie.
Him.
Like,
Yeah, that's
he has a one-liner like basically like anytime he speaks, pretty much.
anytime he speaks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there was a point where it was like every meme we saw was back to back.
Yo, half the memes you see on TikTok are in like the first it's in like the first 15-minute exposition. Most of them are there.
Yeah, like I was like I recognized. I was like, oh, and I would put my phone down immediately. Just
Right. The Nether.
like literally, I'm like, oh, we're here already. So it's
Right.
like, I will say one thing they did do was a good job at like composing it all together when the Minecraft stuff was happening.
Yeah.
They did make it very entertaining. I will say that, how do I say this? I think what the dude said at the end of the movie, if you were watching that solo, I don't think you would have had as good of a time.
That's what Moist Critical said.
Okay.
Yeah, I waited to watch this video till after we seen it. But yeah, he was like, for one, he said when he went, it was unfortunate. When he went, he was the only person in the whole theater. It was just him.
Oh, I saw his review.
Yeah.
Okay.
By
okay,
himself
okay.
in the theater.
Yeah, he recorded
solo.
himself too. It was
Yeah,
just
it was
nobody
just-
was in there at
exactly.
all, so
So,
the theater could even hype him
I
up.
was about to say, I think half the movie, I think half the reason that I even enjoyed the movie was because like everybody there had like really, really good energy.
Yeah.
I feel like had I been sitting in there by myself or like literally just like a random day like, at a random movie way after.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you go see the movie like way after like the premiere,
You're not gonna
enjoy it as much.
You're not gonna get the experience. It
Yeah,
was literally like
definitely
Endgame. Like you weren't scared to laugh. You weren't scared to make
I feel like
noise.
that's different.
No, I'm not saying as hype wise. I'm just
Okay.
saying like when there was parts in Endgame where like the theater was loud.
Yeah.
I would say like for us, normally when you're in the theater, you're scared to laugh loud. You're scared to clap. I would say when you were watching the Minecraft movie, you didn't have to worry about making
Yeah,
noise.
true.
Like I was making jokes throughout the movie, and like people were laughing.
Right.
Like so, it was like I will say it was a good. The theater knew what was going on.
Facts.
So it's like, even for the one-liners, just hey, all of
Exactly.
us just getting up, clapping. Before it's like,
You know, for that to be a kids movie, I probably only saw like 4 or 5 of them in our whole theater.
I saw like, yeah,
Yeah.
I
yeah.
saw little to no kids,
Straight us.
teens and like grown.
Straight, exactly, bro. People that grew up on Minecraft, and I bet you all the kids were mad confused on why everybody was. Hey!
No,
Yeah.
literally, the kids were just like, oh, okay,
Right, bro.
just thinking they were watching a. Well, what was crazy too is when the movie ended, I saw a kid. He was like, "I want to play Minecraft now." I was like,
Right.
"Oh,
Yeah.
okay."
Little man.
So during the movie, they brought damn. Sorry, my bad. Shoes dirty. So during the movie, they brought new characters and stuff like the Piglin Queen thing.
Oh yeah, the Piglin Queen, the speed golem. That's not real.
Yeah, I know people went home trying to do that.
The big Piglin dude, that ain't real either.
Yeah, so it was like, how'd you feel about that? Like, you think it was a good add-on? They should have stuck to Minecraft.
No, that was a good ad. Because I mean, like, without it, I don't want to say without it, Minecraft is boring. I mean, like, the only other 2 things they could have pulled out would have either been the Ender Dragon or the Wither, and I don't think they would have been. I think the Ender Dragon would have been good on camera.
That's what I thought they were gonna do.
So did I, but like the Wither, no.
Yeah, no, nothing.
That's like murder. So, but I mean, like, yeah, I think it was good. I think the premise of the movie was cool. I kind of expected them to stick more to the lore of Minecraft
That's
itself.
what I thought. Yeah.
Like, I can say one thing, like, like when Charlie said it too, or Moist Critical, I don't know that man personally. He was saying how like the whole movie kind of felt like a tutorial to Minecraft, and I was like, that's a really good point. Cause I mean, me being the little geek that I am, half the time I was watching the movie, I was like, yeah, they don't do that in Minecraft, or I'm like,
Yeah.
that's not real Minecraft.
I heard
mechanics.
you too. Sometimes they would
Yeah.
show something, you're just like, they don't do that, by the way.
Yeah, cause I just be in my mind like,
No, I thought the
That
same
ain't
thing.
right.
There's certain points where like Belle was like, "What's going on?" I was like, "That doesn't happen. Don't worry."
yeah, like that's not real.
She's like, "Do I not know Minecraft?" I'm like, "You do. Don't worry."
Exactly. Yeah, there was a lot of I can't, and now that I'm thinking of it, I can't think of a specific thing that
No.
happened that I can be like, that's not real. But like,
No, but yeah.
I can say one thing that kind of I think that's might have been when you heard me. It was when they did the what's it called? They showed the chicken farm because
Okay.
that is a real thing in Minecraft.
yeah, chicken farm.
But the way that they had it work isn't real. Like what's supposed to happen is the chicken drops. Like there's lava there, and the chicken like drops through the lava and like gets burned, and then the chicken drops underneath, so that it doesn't burn like in the lava.
Okay.
But like the chicken was just there, and he just dropped lava on that dude, and then the lava disappeared, and the chicken was just floating there. The whole thing is just supposed to go through so that the actual drop doesn't burn up with the
Okay.
chicken.
Okay.
Now, of course, me being the geek
Yeah,
that I
of course.
am, it's like,
you can tell right
that's
now,
what
yeah.
I'm saying. So when I was watching it, it's not even that serious. When I was watching it, my first thought was, oh, that ain't right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And that's I think because my grandma, she texted me and she was like, because she likes to explore. Like no matter what type of movie it is, she'll try to watch it. So she texted me. She's like, "Oh, you saw the Minecraft movie?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Should I see it?" Because she saw the Sonic and Mario movie. And mind you, she's not a video game person at all.
Right.
And I was like, low key, like this is the one movie I'm gonna tell you no.
Facts.
Because just like you said, if you know Minecraft, then you're gonna get the entire movie.
Right.
Every reference, when he's explaining stuff, you're gonna get it.
Exactly.
But if you don't know anything about Minecraft, you're just watching like another kid's movie. Like it's not like I don't think it would have been as entertaining as like Sonic and Mario because like Sonic and Mario comparing it, they didn't really like stick to the game. Sonic didn't stick to the game.
I
Obviously.
mean, neither of them were like about the game. Like
Yeah.
it was about them, and it made references to like things here and there. But it was really more so about like they had their own story.
Exactly, compared to Minecraft where it's about the game. So it's like, I don't think that's something like, if you don't know Minecraft, I don't think that's something you should just be like, let me just watch, especially like I said, by yourself. Like,
Yeah.
just that I will personally say, just that's not something you should just go and be like, well, let me just watch it, because you're gonna leave that movie like,
Right.
okay, I just saw another movie.
You have to go with the right group of people.
For
You gotta
sure.
go at the right time.
For sure.
And honestly, like, I mean, we were sober, but like the dudes in front of us in the
Oh, yeah.
theater, they made a great point. They're like, yeah, if I was watching this movie not sober, nah.
Yeah.
So if you're into that, yeah,
Yeah. Probably
yeah,
pre-game before it.
yeah, definitely.
Because even if you don't get the right theater, if you're a little, you'll laugh at the stuff yourself.
Exactly.
Little inner jokes.
Another critique: all the characters suck.
Oh, I didn't want to speak on it, but yeah, go ahead and say your take first.
Steve, as a character, is just one-liners, like you
Yeah.
said. Same thing with Jason Momoa, basically just a beat up character, like just make jokes about him. That's what they do.
I'm tired of them.
Right, bro. Sorry,
Right,
people
dude.
keep walking past. Anyway,
Yeah.
right. Just a make fun of him character. The kid, like, is just flat. Like there is nothing to him.
Thank you. He was just
And then
Continue.
the two girls also just okay. At least the three of them had some kind of character. The girls were literally just
background.
I'm gonna worry about my little brother. And then the black girl, I don't remember her. I don't remember any of their names.
I don't know why she was
Except for Steve and
Yeah.
Gargar.
Yeah.
But the black girl was literally just there to be there.
There.
She didn't even. She had the only reason she was even in the world is because she had a car, and I'm guessing the other girl she did have a car because she drove.
Yeah, she drove,
So
yeah.
I don't even know why she went.
Yeah, I don't
But-
know why she had to go with her.
Oh, never mind.
Oh,
'Cause
she
the
called-
mines.
yeah.
She had to take her to the mines.
Yeah.
But even then, like, why? I feel like she had no reason to be in the movie. Or if she was gonna be in the movie, there should have been a reason she was there. She was actually just there to be it.
Yeah.
She was just there to be a character. Like, actually, and the thing is, it's like the stuff that she was saying, in my opinion, wasn't even that funny to like justify her existence in
No,
the movie.
not at all.
And honestly, I don't even think the actor could have done too much. Even when she is on camera, like, bro, she has like 4 lines, like the whole, like, she doesn't. After they go into the Minecraft world, she doesn't even like talk that much for real. Like,
Nah.
honestly, once they get into the Minecraft world, all it is the white girl being like, I'm worried about my little brother, and the black girl being like, he's gonna be all right, and that's
Yeah.
all they do all movie.
Trust Steve.
Right.
Yeah. And I completely agree because one, I forget it's a kids movie too. Like, I have to keep remembering it's a kids movie because, like,
Right,
whenever-
that's one thing,
That's one
exactly.
thing I do forget because, like, when they make them stupid jokes, when she would make a joke, I'm like, oh, shut up.
Right.
And then I think back, like, a kid
We are
probably
not
would
the
laugh
target
at,
audience.
yeah, like a
Yeah,
kid
like-
probably would laugh at that
Right.
stupid joke. So it's like, but that's what sucks too for her. That's what they put her in the movie as to get the kid. And it was like, what sucks? I feel bad for her because everything I've seen her in sucks. Saw her in Peacemaker. I was telling you. I was like,
Yeah.
why she live for a minute? Saw her in Peacemaker. Hate her in Peacemaker. Saw her in this. You don't even need to be in the movie.
Right.
So I was like, I feel bad for her. The sister, useless. To be honest, just crying and complaining the entire movie.
like,
And it was
actually.
like, bro. And it was even to the point when she was fighting, and we're like, so she knows how to fight now.
Right. Yo.
Because when I tell you, like, throughout the movie, she does nothing. She's a social media manager
Facts.
or something like that.
No fighting experience
In the
doing anything.
Minecraft movie, she starts fighting the piglins, and we're just like,
With a hoe.
With
by
a
the
hoe,
way.
by
like
the
a
way.
farming hoe.
yeah.
By the
so
way.
we're just
straight boxing, and then
No.
the black girl's like, "When did you learn how to do that?" She's like, "I don't know."
no. It was so funny. I think the directors knew.
Yeah.
we were gonna say because the second me and T were like, she knows how to fight now. I kid you not. In less than a second, the black girl's like, "Where'd you learn how to do that?"
Exactly.
And she's like, "I don't know." Me and T were like, "Ah."
Nah,
but like,
right.
it was literally like she was just. I get her point because it was a little brother, but like you made her too annoying. You made her just like for example, when they were supposed to go look for Steve and them, they're like, "Nah, let's go do our own way." It's like realistically,
Right,
you're not
just
doing that.
Doing stupid.
You're
stuff.
not doing that. If you're looking for your brother, you're like, let's just meet them over here. No, I'm gonna follow them and try to catch up with them.
Exactly.
Like, you don't know how to get there. They have Steve to show them. You're telling me you're exploring the Minecraft world. Yeah, I'm gonna just meet them there. Piss me off. Jason, like we said, or Gargar, whatever.
Yeah, the garbage
He was
man.
literally just the guy to make fun of him.
I think both of their plots kind of pissed me off. Talking about like him, like I feel like that him being like, oh, like I used to be like a video game like you know master or whatever. I thought that he would like use that expertise or something like
in
when
the
he got
Minecraft?
to the Minecraft
Yeah.
world. It was all just set up for him to be a loser. I feel like they could have just made him a loser. I don't feel like they needed to like
they explain his backstory.
Exactly.
And win the championship.
As far as the kid, I feel like he has like the most wasted potential. I feel like the whole thing was like he's a genius, and then he got into the Minecraft world, and like
He was still a genius.
one thing I thought that they were gonna play more off of was play more off of was mixing real world stuff with the Minecraft stuff. He made the little tater gun, and I was like, okay.
I thought he was gonna make a jetpack in there too or something.
I thought he was gonna do something with like the elytra in there.
Yeah.
But like I felt like they played. Oh yeah, he's a genius. He's doing all this, and then like after he makes the gun or whatever, like that's all he does.
It like twice.
Yeah, he used it.
Yeah.
To like he used it in the final battle, and I think like once when he first made it, and then like.
Yeah, because so pretty much that's what it is. So the kid is a genius, and the sister was there to be like, look, like there's not a lot of place for you in this world, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he tries to make a jetpack in the real world, which he does. It just fails because people mess it up. And like you said, obviously for us, even if you just watch Minecraft, if you were to play it, you know the basics.
You're right.
He went into the Minecraft world, ran into a tree, and obviously it's the floating thing.
Yeah.
Immediately he's like, oh, and starts socking the tree.
Right. Like yeah.
I don't know. Like, again, I think I'm just thinking too deep into it. But it's like all of a sudden he's just building stuff. Like, I get you're a genius, but like,
right. Like
he
realistically,
built a whole fortress.
Exactly.
I thought he was gonna make like a small little cube. I was gonna be like,
he builds a whole and then what got me was like, what? When he broke the block, what told him? Yeah, I can put it back down. What? Where did that come from?
Thank you.
Where did he figure that out
It
from?
shows Steve. It shows Steve when he discovered it.
Yeah.
It showed that he broke a block and he was like, huh? And then he tossed it. Like, it showed
Exactly.
him discovering it. And then the kid, it was just like, oh yeah.
See, and then that's what made me think that like if they were gonna do it like that, then like Minecraft should have been like an actual game, and then like they should have got took into the world.
Yes, that's what I thought it was gonna be.
Exactly.
I thought Steve was gonna get like. I thought they were gonna like be playing probably like a Jumanji thing. At the end of the day,
yeah,
I think
like,
they're just gonna be a Jumanji thing. I think they're gonna be
Exactly.
some way somehow they all were gonna end up together, play Minecraft, and then
something happens,
and then that's when I am Steve.
Also, I also thought that like I mean, even though I saw the trailers, I think preferably that when they went into the Minecraft world, all of them should have turned into Minecraft style.
I thought that's what was gonna happen. And it's like, because like with Jumanji, they were the real people, and then they turned into Dwayne or whatever.
Exactly.
But they changed who they were.
Right.
And it's like, I don't know. I think that would have been too much editing to like turn them into like blocks and stuff. So I see why. Because the only reason why I get it is because like even when the villager and the dog went to the real world, they didn't change how they looked. So it's like I get they just kept that concept.
Yeah, okay, that makes
right?
sense. Yeah.
So it's like it would be crazy for them to go in the Minecraft world. They turned into Minecraft people, but then when the villager and stuff went into the real world, they turned into humans. Which the post credit scene was hilarious with the villager. But we'll get to that. So
speaking of that fucking dog, that whole plot was stupid as shit to me. So the dog goes into the real world fine. He comes back, right? He comes back into the Minecraft world, but he loses his thing or whatever, his fucking
collar.
Yes, he loses his collar. So he's like untamed. First of all, that don't happen in Minecraft. I mean, I'm like, I don't need to say that, but like, the only way you untame a dog is if you kill it.
Yeah.
So that didn't make sense to me. But then what got me was like, first of all, out of all the wolves, because obviously there's a bunch more wolves. She had like a whole army come out in the end. The one dog that she find is fucking Dennis.
Dennis.
But then besides that, dogs are not hostile like that in Minecraft, unless you're a sheep.
The second they something.
Exactly. That's not how that goes.
Yeah.
So like, but anyway, of course it's fucking Dennis, and then it just happens. Why would his collar even say Dennis? When you tame a dog, you name the dog.
Yeah.
So like the fact that it even said Dennis was just like,
yeah. And that's
oh my God, Dennis.
And that's where it sucks because it's like, I don't know if the directors, because like, okay, you can tell the directors put Minecraft knowledge into it.
Yeah.
So it's not like they just made a movie without knowing what Minecraft is, but they also didn't consider the fact that Minecraft is too big of a thing to where small details like that, you can't really mess it up like that. I think
Yeah.
they really thought it was just going to be a kids movie, forgetting that so many people grew up on this.
Right.
And it's like small details like that is just like, what are you doing, please?
Exactly.
Like, so it was like, let's see, because there was another point where that happened, and I was just like, oh, I forgot, when was it? I think it was the Enderman.
Yeah.
That
whole
whole
scene.
Enderman scene.
What
I was
the
just
hell?
like, dude? What was he fighting it with? First of all,
He had a diamond axe.
a diamond axe. Okay, and
Which
he was in.
It's not crazy, but I mean, like, you have a sword. We watched you pick it up.
Yeah.
So like,
Like, why aren't you using the sword? Like, logically, a sword is what you use to fight
Right.
things. And it was like, I don't know, just the whole. Oh, like the potion. He was like, all right, split it up evenly.
bro,
Millions
had like
of piglins.
a tiny swig left.
And
It was a whole thing.
She
They-
literally said, "There's only a little bit left. Figure it
right.
out."
Mind you, she said, "Bring your strongest warriors," and this nigga brings the whole
No.
family outside.
So pretty much, right? They go into, so they lock Steve up. Whatever. They're like, "Oh, get the cube that they use to open the world to get to Minecraft is apparently, if the piglins get it, it turns Minecraft into night. Piglins, if they go into like the overworld, they burn or whatever. They turn into grass. So pretty much, the queen of the Nether is like, oh, go find this cube in the overworld. Here's this potion that will, like, it was it like a time limit or just unlimited? Whatever.
It has to be. It has to be a time
Yeah,
limit because
but she was like, here's this potion that will keep you from dying. She says, and I quote, "There's only a little bit left." Or no, the dude is like, "There's only a little bit in here." And she
Yeah.
says, "Figure it out." So he goes, and he's like, "All right, guys, ration it." And then she says, "Bring your strongest warriors."
right,
Bro.
This man has the whole army.
The
bro.
whole Nether pretty much just
Yeah.
popped out of the first. And that was my first question. I'm like, all of them took a sip out of that?
Right.
Like, you might as well
Right.
should have just said, "Here's the entire potion." Like, there was no
Exactly.
reason to put that little small detail of, "We'll figure it out."
Exactly.
But then immediately just the
That's what
entire,
I feel like a lot of stuff in the movie was just unnecessary.
Yeah.
Like, stuff is just happening. Like, I will say though, yeah, that final battle, it was all right. Like that, it was really the highlight was the golem.
I was gonna
And-
say,
and the-
you
and
better say
big
the highlight
pig.
was the golem.
Yo, that speed golem was that shit was so
Dude,
fire.
I was literally looking, I was side-eyeing you too because we was itching for him to just run fast.
Right, because he put it on and then he was just moving normal speed, and we were like, all
Yeah,
right,
like,
like,
what was the
yo, what's
point?
the point?
Yeah.
Yo, that man, they hit the little, like when they show the shoes and they light up, and he fucking ran. I was like, oh,
I kid you not, bro. Yeah,
Yo.
they made like 20 normal golems, and then one of them they put, what was it?
it was the feather falling.
The feather
boots.
falling boot.
No, it was speed 3.
No, speed
It was speed 3 boots that he
right?
had.
So they put it on the golem, and we were just like, you and me, we were all just like, what?
Yeah, right. Like,
one, you can't do that. Two, what's gonna happen? Immediately he starts fighting normal. So we're just like,
all right,
that was a
whatever.
waste.
Exactly.
Right? Then all of a sudden, yeah, he gets hit, and we're like, bro, when is he gonna do it? Camera just slowly zooms down,
Right.
lights up. I'm like, what's about to happen? And then at first he just started moving a little faster. He just,
Yeah, he was just doing a little run. Or
I was
whatever.
like, okay, whatever. Then all of a sudden, he just, I'm like,
Yeah, that man zoomed.
yeah,
And
that
when
was
he's
like,
when he jumped up the dude.
Yeah.
And brought him back down. I was like,
a whole WWE move.
Facts.
Yo, that was the toughest part of the battle. And then what pissed me off when he was up there and he only put 2 blocks down. And he's like,
Right,
like.
bro.
So
Like,
this whole
yeah.
time you built a whole fortress. You didn't think, let me pack more
Right, like-
blocks. Like there was too much stuff in there for it to like make it a kids movie.
Yeah.
Like that part where like he was up, they stole the cube, whatever. The people were about to take over, and it was floating at a certain point. Hold on, before I talk about it. So it was. You'll see what I'm talking about soon. But it was floating at a certain point. He places 2 blocks down, and it's like them scenes in the movie where it's like, oh, I'm right there. Oh,
Yeah.
and it's like, it was too obvious because earlier you was just building everything you know
Right.
know impossible. Then he gets shot, and he's falling. yo, I kid you not. Look, for all you gamers out here, at least if you played Fort, you already know sniping people out the air, right?
Yo, he almost hit.
He
some
almost got-
He put that bitch up like this, and would have hit that nigga right out the
No,
sky.
he would have. I kid you not. It was hilarious, dude. Like, it sucks that I wanted him to get shot, but okay,
That would have been such a crazy shot.
It would have been a crazy
yo.
shot. I kid you, so it was like a big piglin dude, and he had like a cannon on his arm. So when the
Not in Minecraft.
mind you, so when the kid was on like this big old tower trying to get the cube again, he gets shot by the piglin. So he's falling. And I mean, he was huge. So he was like falling for a minute. The piglin looks at the kid. He says,
Right.
I was like, there's no way. I
Right.
thought he was going to get like tackled or something. He lets off the shot.
Yeah, I thought the golem was gonna hit him. Or
Yeah,
something.
I
Yo,
thought
no, that shot goes.
That
I'm
shot
like,
goes. I know. I looked. I was like, oh, he's about to get sniped.
Right.
He's about to get sniped. And then Jason.
Jason
I mean, if you watch the movie, you see him coming back was just like,
Yeah.
all
I mean, I
right.
didn't think he was dead, but like,
I
didn't
knew
really-
he didn't die.
I knew
But
he
I
didn't
didn't know
die, but, like-
how he was gonna come back. But literally, the people in front of us, when the kid was falling, the dude in front of us, he was like, "Yeah, here comes Jason." I thought you heard him, but that's why I started giggling a little bit because I was like, "Is he really? Is this where he's
I
gonna
didn't,
come?"
like honestly, I thought that his sister was gonna like catch him or something, because I thought they were gonna do something in the movie. But, like,
You're right,
At
they
least,
did.
At least the black girl brought the wolves, but the white girl didn't do anything during the final battle. Literally, she was
No, she
just
didn't.
there. Like,
Oh, and that's when didn't she pick up the cube or something? She had a little spotlight moment.
think so, yeah.
Yeah, so that was just useless.
Right.
You didn't need to do that. But yeah, so yeah, Jason comes, whatever, and then the cube falls. Yeah, that's when the white girl's probably finally like, let me do something.
my brother. Bro,
And
one of the
then-
funniest scenes in the movie was one of the funniest scenes in the movie, in my opinion, was like after they defeated after they defeated the piglin queen. She's
Uh-huh.
like, "Come closer, come closer."
Yo, that was the funniest
Yo.
scene in the movie.
It was
She's like, "Come
she's
closer."
like, "No, for real this time."
And he's like, "You're gonna stab me." She's like, "No, I'm not." Gets closer.
Right. And then he walks, she's like, "No, please,
No.
sneak attack." Yeah, yeah, that was frying me, bro. That was
No,
hilarious.
that was I think that was the funniest scene in the movie. For
I-
sure.
Number two.
Number two?
I have to put the villager at number one. Like from the end scene,
The
the
post.
end credits.
Okay, movie.
Okay, movie, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
But like overall, yo, that post credit
No, that
scene.
post credit scene was
Oh, that
hilarious.
shit was fucking
But yeah,
hilarious.
no, when she, yeah,
Yo.
okay, so at first, I didn't see what happened. I'm not gonna lie, because I was complaining. So I was complaining to Belle.
Oh.
And then I look, and that's when I see he just smacks it out the hand, and everyone's laughing. I'm just like, huh? So that's I'm like, God damn, this why I can't talk to you, because she wanted me to explain what was going on. I was like,
Uh-huh.
bro, this isn't in the movie. Like, come on.
Oh,
so then
tight.
I look back, and that's where I was like, "Arr, arr, arr, arr," and I'm just like, I'm just like, what's going on? She's dying. And then that's when she's like, no, I have a secret. Come close. She's like, you're gonna stab me. She's like, no. And what made it worse is as he's walking away, she's like, no, please. Where would I even get a knife from? Like, that
Right.
was hilarious.
Bro, that just reminded me. I don't know. It was when the black girl made a joke. I don't know what she said, but she made some joke, and me and you were like, "Arr, arr, arr, arr."
Oh yeah, at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yo, what
I
did she
can't remember.
say?
She said something lame. I don't know. It was just lame as
We
fuck. And
knew
I was
it
just
was
like,
lame.
all right. Yeah. Like, all right,
Yo.
bro. Like, whatever.
That was the most in sync moment we've had. We
Literally
both
just-
at the same time, and then we laughed because of that. Yo, I
Bro.
forgot what happened. I made the Muzz laugh. Movie Huzz. Well, I forgot what happened. Something happened in the movie, and I went to go tell a joke to Belle, and Belle didn't laugh. But then the dudes, they had like
Yeah.
girls on the side. They started laughing. They turned around, they looked, they started laughing. I'm like, yeah, yeah. And then Belle pissed because she knew I was gonna bring it up. I was like, yeah, that's why I got the Muzz laughing. But yeah. So before we even bring up the post credit scene, the villager. So how it
Yeah.
got to there. So the
Yeah.
villager goes into the real world,
Mhm.
and then, what made it perfect is because that's how I don't know her name right now,
Yeah.
but everyone knew that that's how it was gonna go down with her taking him out and stuff, because that's what she does in movies.
Oh.
Like, so that's one thing I understood,
Mm.
because in like 9 times out of 10, the movies she's in, she's going out with somebody, she's dating somebody, she's gonna get in the bed with somebody.
Yeah, I don't. Who is she? I don't even.
I
recognize-
don't know
like,
her name.
I had to look her up so Sanaa could tell me. Like, she's just like a chick film actor,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
So,
So it was like-
I was just like, okay.
Yeah, so that's why when she hit him, and like my first instinct was like, you're not gonna question him, but then I low-key thought that the directors did that on purpose.
Yeah.
because that's the role she plays in like most of the movies.
Mm.
So that's when I was like, all right, let's see how she does it. That's why I found that enjoyable.
Mhm.
And then that's when she was like, oh, I hit you with my Jeep Wrangler, and everyone was like, "Arr, arr, arr," And
Yeah.
and I was just like, oh, Jeep Wrangler. Like, what? So I didn't know what was going on. And then, first of all, I didn't know the gym teacher was her ex.
Yeah, that was so random.
Yeah, I thought the dude standing there was her ex. When she was like, and when the dude that was just pissed off, that must have been her lawyer.
Yeah.
But yeah, so pretty much
They go on a date.
they go on a date, and she's
then-
like,
and then it's just post-credit scene.
yeah. But what was funny? What was the joke they made? Oh, when the waiter, I found it funny when the waiter was like, "Are you finished?" And she was like, "No, he's Swedish." I don't know. Why,
yeah, no. That
I
was
don't know
hilarious.
why I thought that was funny, but yeah, post credit scene.
Bro, post-credit scene,
So-
dude pops out. So the ex, the gym teacher, breaks in. Why did he break into the, like, why did he
Because
bust in the room?
he found out that she was remarrying, or
Oh, okay.
he found out that she was talking to somebody.
Mm.
We don't know that he's getting
So
married.
they
yet.
pop in. She's talking to him, and then out of nowhere, fucking villager just starts speaking English.
But when I tell you it was English, I mean like it was the most grammatical,
Yo,
fanciest
he
English.
said fucking, love transcends language barriers. It just started. I was like,
it wasn't out the blue. Because at first, when the ex walked in, so mind you, throughout the movie when they're together, she was like speaking English. The villager, doing villager things. Yeah,
yeah, like
damn. But villager things. The post credit scene. So the ex walks in, and the villager again goes, right? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, this is just another funny. First of all, I got lied to. Screw you, Google, because not.
Yeah.
So I look. Obviously, when you're like, it's not a Marvel movie, so you just look up, is there a post credit scene?
right.
So I look up, is there a post credit scene? And it says yes, and it shows her in the Minecraft world. So I'm like, ooh. He takes her to the world. And it starts off, they're in the real world. They're in the kitchen. I'm like, bro. So now I'm mad, right? I'm already going into this like, this stupid post credit scene.
Right.
But then X walks in. What are you doing, villager? And she's like, oh, well, she says something. And she's like, oh, well, I want to get with him, something. And that's when he's like, love transcends. The whole theater's like,
Yeah, like, yo.
and he's like, when she hit me with that car, it sparked something
But
in
you
me.
know what really got me was like when she hit him with the car, it was like nighttime, and like she hit him, whatever. They went on the date or whatever. What got me, because I totally forgot that Minecraft days are only like 20 minutes long. And she was like, yeah, we just met yesterday. I was like, oh shit. Like,
Yeah, all that happened. Yeah. Oh, I
niggas
also
all
will-
learn English.
Yeah, I will say in the movie, I like how they in Minecraft, they're like, how's the night so fast? Like they put that
Yeah,
logic in there. I do like how they did that. Yeah, so in the post credit scene, she's like, I know I just met him yesterday, but some, and he was like, yeah, when you hit me with that Jeep Wrangler, and it was
Yeah.
he was
And
just,
then she started speaking villager.
oh yeah, he was
Yeah.
like, and I taught her my language, and she was like, and he was like,
Yeah,
that was
fried
the
me.
funniest thing ever. And then he was like, will you marry me? And I like how they put the little hearts.
Yeah,
and
they
stuff.
put the little Minecraft hearts. I
when,
was like,
when you like
yeah.
bond and stuff. I was like, okay, that was a good post credit scene.
Right. And then the post
And then the
credit
post
scene
post screen. I mean,
is Alex.
it was just Alex.
It was cool.
It was like, I see why they did it.
I like if it would lead into like a Minecraft 2, which I doubt it. I don't doubt that they would make
I
it,
forget there's a camera.
but I don't know how they would make it, because like Jack Black or Steve was like, well, I'm gonna live in the real world now. So I'm assuming they probably still have the cube. But like, do
Yeah.
they still?
They have the cube.
Yeah, so I'm like, I mean,
Because remember, they have the cube. They have the cube.
so I'm like, I feel like it could have just been an Easter egg. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it.
Probably just an
But like,
Easter egg.
I feel like if they were going to make like another one and they introduce Alex, like, it's kind of weird now, because like, right, Jack Black old as shit. Well, Steve old as shit. That man got gray hair and shit.
Yeah, he had gray hair.
Yeah,
That's
what
one thing I could have said. Like, bro, Steve's young in the game. At least, like, I get you're trying to grow your beard, Jack, but like, bro, for the
Yeah.
movie, cut it.
I mean, then again, like the whole thing was he'd been there his whole life though, pretty much. Like
Yeah,
he'd
but
been there for a long ass time.
Yeah. Okay, he was human.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He was and still is human.
Right, that's what I'm
I
saying.
see
So
what they
he
did
was
there.
human and then just started living in Minecraft for like ever. So like,
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll give them that. They were smart to do that. But yeah, so like, yeah, because the way the movie ended, it was no cliffhanger. It
Yeah.
was no, oh my god, there's a Minecraft 2. It was just like,
right. It was literally just like, it was just him going to his old house, and
Yeah.
it was just like Alex, and like you didn't see her, But like you
The
could,
colors
you know,
and the hair.
I could tell immediately just because like the shirt and the hair color. I was like, yeah, that's Alex.
Yeah.
And then she said it, and everyone was like, I was like, well, everybody that was left, a bunch of
Yeah.
niggas left, but stupid. But like, yeah, like,
Yeah, I didn't tell at first because when he was talking, I saw the green shirt and I was just like, he has a wife.
bro, I looked at this and I was like, yeah, that's Alex.
Yeah. I was like,
she had no idea who I was talking about. And I was just like, whatever.
Yeah. He's like, he has a wife. And then I saw the hair and I was like,
Yeah.
it clicked so late. And then I realized you already knew because when I turned around, you were just, I'm like, oh. Like I turned around, I thought we were going to have that hype moment. You were
Yeah.
just looking at the movie. I was like, oh, you know.
Yeah, because I mean, not that I expected it, but like when it was there, it was just like, oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
Alex.
that's Alex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's Alex.
But yeah, so there really is there is no need to make a Minecraft 2, but like you really you did good.
If they wanted to make
If
a
they
Minecraft
wanted
2,
to-
they should have shown Alex in the Minecraft world.
Yeah.
That would have been fire.
Yeah.
If she just like pops out her door or something, it's just like, and then yeah.
Like that would so I just think Minecraft, if you do make it 2, he's gonna mess it up.
You know, honestly, I wasn't expecting Steve to come back to the real world.
I really thought he was gonna
I
stay.
thought that they were gonna do something like Ready Player One, where like people would just like live back and forth. Well, I mean, that's what they were doing technically, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like,
thought that's how
yeah.
the post credit scene was gonna be.
I thought it was gonna be like a bunch of humans like in the Minecraft world, just like living.
Nah.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
Honestly, I thought because like I thought it would be like that. I thought they would just. There's another movie other than Ready Player One that has something similar to this, but for the life of me, I can't think of what it is.
Huh.
But it's Mario. They had like they started bringing people into the Mario world, like they were living in the Mario world and stuff like that.
They did that?
At the end, yes, I remember
I
they
must
they,
have
they were living in the mushroom. They jumped through the pipe to go back to the real world.
Oh,
But
yeah. Okay,
I thought
okay.
the Minecraft movie was gonna end like that. I thought people were just gonna be like in the Minecraft world. I thought they were just gonna be coming back and forth like,
Okay.
oh, I'm out of school. Let me go to Minecraft.
Okay,
Like,
that's not what
yeah,
I expected.
I thought that's what was gonna happen.
I thought like okay, so like you said, I thought the kid was gonna stay there.
Facts,
High
yeah.
key.
I thought he was gonna stay with
he
Steve.
was gonna stay with Steve.
Mhm.
He goes whatever. He builds that jetpack in the real world. Whatever.
Yeah.
I high key thought like a post credit scene or the whole hey we're happy again ending was gonna be like Steve picked up freaking the kid from school. He's like, you ready?
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
right? Like something like that.
Pop out, they just elytra flying, and then it just goes off into the sunset.
No,
or something
literally.
like
Yeah, I
that.
thought that was something. They probably brought something to the real world. And
Right.
yeah. So I didn't think like the world was gonna know about it, but I thought maybe they both just like they walked into
Yeah.
they walked into Overworld. He's like, you ready? And then just something like
Right.
that. So, I mean, like I said, the ending isn't bad at all. It's just like they're because you know when people see movies, they're like, is there gonna be a 2?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think they should. Because like I said, sometimes what movies do, they mess up a 2. Like it's rare when like cartoon movies or anything like that they do good with a 2.
Yeah. I mean, then again, like I feel like I'm gonna talk about the Sonic movie.
Yeah.
'Cause, like both of their sequels are really good.
Really good.
But
I
I
haven't
feel
seen
like
3.
I feel like what carried. I haven't seen 3 either, but I heard that it's really good. I feel like what not carried, but like the thing is like with the rest of the video game movies, they kind of throw everything out in one movie. Whereas when it was the Sonic movie, it was just Sonic, and I guess they purposely left characters out so that they
Oh,
had
yeah.
like plots for more movies.
Okay.
When it comes to like the Mario movie, literally
Everyone.
everything
Yeah.
and everyone is in the movie.
Yeah,
Like
everything
everyone.
happened, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I feel like there wasn't too much. I mean, of course they could make a second one, but like, and I mean, it would probably just be Bowser coming back because I mean that's what happens in the games.
Yeah.
But like, I mean,
They did everything.
everything is in the movie. They even did
Mario
this,
Kart.
I'm about to say
Yeah,
that.
they even did
the
Mario
Star
Kart.
World from Mario Kart. Like,
Yeah.
what else can you really
Yeah,
put
they
in
did
there?
the Mario Kart,
Yeah.
the star, like pipe cleaning. Like yeah, you're right. They
They
so-
literally threw everything out there.
yeah, good point.
Bro,
So
Google is not giving me what I want, bro.
wow, what happened?
Bro, I looked up like video game movies because I was gonna like I was gonna go into something, but like they're not.
Pixels?
That's not what I mean.
Oh.
I mean like straight up adaptations, not just like
Oh, okay.
Pixels or like Free Guy or something
Oh,
like that.
okay.
Yeah, I can't like. Did you see the Mortal Kombat movie?
Yes,
I didn't.
I'm waiting for the 2.
Mm.
Like Mortal Kombat purposely left it on the biggest cliffhanger ever.
Mm.
Like, freaking, like they had a 2 lined up already. So for it to be taken, I'm pissed. Not gonna lie. Like that's how mad I am. Like they purposely left it on a cliffhanger. It's like, well, what's taking you so long?
Did you see Uncharted?
Yes.
How'd you feel about? Oh, actually, now I can ask my question now that I have 5 movies.
Oh,
That's what I looked it up for.
Oh, okay.
Mario. Let's just go Sonic 1 because
Okay.
I don't want to talk about like whole series. That's kind of unfair. Minecraft, Uncharted, and Mortal Kombat. Just as far as just strictly the movie, rank that 1 through 5.
Okay. I'm gonna do. Okay. What were the? Okay, so it's
Mario,
Sonic,
Minecraft, Mortal Kombat, Uncharted.
Okay. It's gonna be biased.
How so?
Cause like I said, even though Mortal Kombat left it on the biggest cliffhanger, I have that in top 3 because I love Mortal Kombat and they did a really good job bringing Mortal Kombat to real life.
Okay. I'm not talking about like how well it was adapted. I mean just like enjoyableness of the movie. How good of a movie. Forget that it's a video game movie.
Okay.
The movie.
Okay. Uncharted.
Mm-hmm.
Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
Uncharted, Minecraft, Mortal Kombat, Mario. Sonic, Mario.
Okay.
Okay.
Tight.
You?
Well, I've only seen 3 of them. But
Okay, so let's do it for you. So which ones have you seen?
Mario, Sonic, Minecraft.
Okay.
I would have to go.
FNAF?
Damn, I forgot about FNAF. Yeah.
So we're...
Oof. Okay, so if
Okay.
I'm going off those 4,
Okay.
right, I'm going Minecraft. I have to go Minecraft, Mario, Sonic, and then the FNAF movie.
Okay.
I thought the FNAF movie was lame as shit.
Okay.
Personally, like, I don't. It's a kid's movie. And I feel like FNAF is not the franchise.
To do it, yeah. No.
It's not. And I mean, the movie itself wasn't bad. I feel like the movie was good. I feel like the FNAF portion wasn't. I feel like the characters in the story that they had was actually pretty decent.
Okay.
The main character and like the other, I can't remember her name to save my life. The other girl and like his little sister, like I feel like all of them are pretty enjoyable characters.
They
But
did good acting in that too.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like the actual like animatronic portion though was just whack. I feel like it was just whack.
Agreed.
They set it up for a second movie, but like me personally, like I mean, I'm gonna go watch it because it's FNAF.
Yeah.
But had I not known what FNAF was, I wouldn't give a damn about the second movie that's gonna come. And I mean, like,
and that's what they did with Minecraft.
I don't. That's the thing though.
It's like
I feel like it's way different. Minecraft is all about creativity and possibilities. Other than the lore, Five Nights at Freddy's is you sit in one spot and you check cameras and animatronics.
literally every game.
The issue that I have is that like
He didn't
that
really do
didn't
that.
even happen.
Oh
That didn't
my
happen
god,
at
he
all.
didn't do that.
That's what I'm saying.
He went
It was-
in there, fell asleep, and then Foxy came, and then he left.
Exactly. Other than that,
I don't remember.
there was like no FNAF. Like, it was no like
Oh.
scary stuff. Was the main
Okay.
thing. I thought that it
Okay.
was gonna be like a horror movie, and it didn't even really have to be like jump scares. And
Suspense.
I understand
Suspense.
exactly. I understand why there's no jump scares because I mean like we're just watching the main character die if that's the case. But it's like I feel like the core of FNAF as like gameplay wasn't even like there at all.
Okay, agreed.
Like, you know, in the Sonic, well, I mean, he's fast. Like, that's what he does. But I mean, like, you know, the Mario movie, like we talking about, there's Mario Kart. We seen them jumping on shells and like doing all.
He did the whole obstacle course.
That's what I'm saying. We see them doing stuff that they do in the game. None
Sonic,
of that was
they brought the rings. He ran. He went to his older. Like
that's what
even
I'm
stuff
saying.
like that.
When it comes to FNAF, it was just like a movie with the I feel like it was just a movie with the franchise, and I feel like it didn't really have. I feel like I don't know how they would have made it a horror movie, but I think it's also really misleading. The first like 5 minutes of the movie, we're just watching some dude get murdered, and like it's the previous night guard. We're watching him like die. We're watching him like get scared by animatronics, and then after that, done.
Yeah,
like that. That's all. That's really all the horror you get from the entire movie.
Because if they really wanted to, they could have brought it all the way back to the bite of whichever. Bite.
Yeah, the bite of 87.
7. Like they literally could have, if they really wanted to, they could start off with that.
I felt like there was a lot of lore that they could have played off of that they just chose not to, and also like it doesn't follow the lore.
It doesn't
really. So it's kind of like, it doesn't follow the lore, and I mean that's fine. It can be its own universe.
Because like, that's what Sonic is doing. But
exactly.
It's like,
but I still, it's kind of like it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. No, I agreed because for FNAF to be FNAF, it wasn't even a suspense. It wasn't a thriller. It wasn't a horror.
The lore is the game, really. Like other than just the gameplay, like the lore is the game.
Yeah.
Like so.
So what I'm hoping they do too, is because like with the FNAF 2 coming up, I hope they listen to the critics.
Definitely.
Because like everyone had an opinion, and everyone said the same thing.
Yeah.
Like. The only one that had a good opinion on it is if you're a kid, no idea what was going on. You're like,
right.
That was kind of scary.
I feel like it was just too childish.
Yeah.
When the 4 of them when they were all laying with the animatronics on the ground, I was like,
the pillow fort.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
Like that's not.
And like I get what they were doing. They're playing on the fact that like there's children's souls in like the bodies, and I get that. I don't know what that had to do with the little sister. I don't know why little sister could talk to them and shit. They never really like. I mean, they did explain it. I totally forgot. But that was like random as hell.
Oh, because
like
they kind of did explain it a little bit when
did they just like her or something? Like,
yeah, they talked to her because remember when he was asleep. And they like spoke to him in his dream when Foxy was cutting him up and stuff. Yeah, they were just like, "You're gonna sacrifice her."
Didn't like what? Didn't he like lose somebody in his family? Didn't, like,
yeah, his little brother.
Yeah, I was about to say
That drove away in the car. And
William Afton, took his little brother or something. Is he one of the animatronics or like is he just like it's just his brother got murdered?
No, I think
I'm assuming he's supposed to be like the crying child, but like that's probably what he is. But I mean, like again, like me knowing FNAF lore, like
and that's what sucks. You see how there's so many questions.
Exactly, like it's
something
just, like,
that's
why?
so basic and explained already in the.
I wouldn't say basic.
Not basic, but I'm saying
No, I get what you're saying.
everything's
Like,
explained already in the lore. Like if you have, you have to.
You're kind of just taking bits and pieces and just being like, okay, this is what we're gonna do instead.
Yeah, no, FNAF lore isn't basic. I will say that.
But I mean, like, I can see like where they tried it, like, cause the Night Guard's little brother is the crying child, but William Afton should have been their father first of all. Yeah, he didn't kill us. He didn't. Well, he didn't just straight up like take that man and drive off with him. So there was that like,
the security guard was. I mean, not the security guard. The security guard boss. He was.
Yeah, William Afton. Yeah. That was what I'm saying. Vanessa doesn't even come into the game until security breach. What the hell is she doing in the first movie? Like, I don't got no reason to be there. Like, stuff is just happening. Literally, like, stuff just happening. And nah. I feel like
I thought the only part I did like was when like he was trapped up and they were gonna put the mask on him. And I was like, all right, that shows how.
Also, there was the scene where he got spring locked. I feel like that was not like random. I would have expected them to put it in the movie, but I would have expected that from like a horror movie. Knowing that it's a kids movie, and I mean, of course, they didn't show the spring lock, but like the whole thing of like the kids. First of all, it didn't really happen how it happens in the game. Obviously, it's supposed to be like he got spooked by the souls, and then he ran into the suit, and then it spring locked because it was underneath water and stuff.
He already had it on, no? In the
he was already like First of all, it was already like fucked up and old. It's not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like that because he was stuck. He was stuck behind the wall for like years and years. But like it was already like fucked up and shit. And then like they just stuffed him in there. And then like I'm guessing did he get spring locked in the movie? I don't even remember.
Yeah,
he did. Like
I don't know.
I feel like it was more implied than it was like
once he was in the suit, you hear you're assuming like okay.
He got spring locked and shit. So I mean like
Jesus Christ, that scared me.
What could she possibly be?
I was so locked in on the conversation.
Yeah, like oh my God. I'm guessing that was supposed to be set up for Springtrap in the next movie or whatever.
Yeah.
But even then, like, also what I feel like making a FNAF movie is even weird on like in of itself, just because like the games are not in order. The second game happens according to lore. The second game should happen before the first game.
Oh, and then, okay, like that. Okay,
yeah. The fourth game I think is before the third one. I think I'm not 100%. Like the games are in order, so like I feel like they're just doing shit. Like they're just picking and choosing like what they want to do, and then just
put it in the movie,
right? So like the Bida 87 doesn't exist, so the crying child is just some kid who got kidnapped. Like all right, like just stupid shit. So. Yeah.
So FNAF is
wee bit disappointed.
Yeah. So would you say you're gonna see this? Because remember, FNAF came out on Peacock.
No, for sure.
So you could either see it in the theater. Where did you see it? The theater or on
No,
Peacock?
I went to theaters.
Oh, you went to the theaters. I saw it on Peacock.
Yeah, no. Me and my friends, we were like, FNAF, we gotta go see this.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna still see the second one.
Yeah, in theaters?
I don't give a damn how bad it is.
No, I'm gonna see it too. But I'm saying you're gonna see it in theaters, or knowing how the first one was.
No, I'm gonna see it in theaters.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm gonna sit through it anyway. It's Five Nights at Freddy's. See, that's
what
I don't care how bad the movie is. I'm the target audience. They know that I'm into that shit.
And
I'm gonna go see it.
They know you're gonna be like,
that's what I'm saying.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Exactly. So I'm gonna go see it, and that's exactly what I was saying about the Minecraft movie.
Yeah,
I was like, the Minecraft movie gonna be bad, but I'm gonna go see it. It's Minecraft. Yeah. So they don't even need to make a good movie. Like it. I mean, you do.
You do, but they
if
know
you want to go positive. But like, you could just make anything, and as long as you. Until Dawn movie.
I didn't see it.
It's not out yet.
Oh.
Have you seen any trailers? Yo,
it has nothing to do with the game?
Nothing.
Really?
Like, when I'm saying, like, FNAF has nothing to do with the game, like, Until Dawn literally does not.
It just has the name, Until Dawn?
Yeah. The whole premise is something like, I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's something like time keeps, like, restarting or something like that.
Huh?
Has nothing to do with anything. And then I remember there's this scene with, like, it's the one that keeps showing on the ads. It's like her cheek is, like, kind of caved in a little bit. There's, like, a little tooth, like, sticking out or something.
Oh, that's Until Dawn?
Yes! Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, I see. I never watch it, but I see it like popping up all the time. I'm like, what
That's
is
the
this?
Until Dawn movie. Has absolutely nothing to do. Liza Koshy is in the movie, which I thought was.
Yo, I forgot about her.
Yeah.
Wait, why
she's
is
in the movie? And I was just like, what the hell? Like,
That means they're gonna try to make it a comedy.
no, for sure.
Yeah, if she's in it.
Exactly. But I'm just like, what? It has nothing. I mean, I didn't just want a straight recreation of the game or anything.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, like I think I might have seen a Wendigo in one of the trailers for like 0.2 seconds, and I was like, hey, I know that. But like, other than that, like, shit has nothing to do with anything. So I'm kind of just like,
Okay.
and honestly, it wouldn't be the same without the OG cast, man. I need Jordan Fisher. It's my dog.
Yeah.
So yeah.
While we're talking about movies, I'm gonna like. And do you have anything else to say with anything we're talking about right now?
Nah.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw a random curveball. The new Spider-Man movie. 2020.
Oh, you're talking about Miles Morales. Okay. Yeah.
2027. You ready? How you feeling with
I got all the time in the world to be ready. What you mean? I can't not be.
How do you feel about it? How do you feel about the first two movies? You don't have to go in full depth, but how do you feel about the first two movies and then you're finally the third one's coming out? Did you like them?
Spider-Man movies to ever touch theaters? Facts. No. There's nothing you can't argue with that. Like, Miles Morales is the best thing that could have been done for Spider-Man. Like, I think, like, I mean, I love Tobey Maguire and I love Andrew Garfield. Out of the three, like, live action, Andrew Garfield is my favorite personally.
I was just about to.
But
Oh, that's my uncle.
oh,
Damn.
my bad, uncle.
I was about to say Loki. Let me answer it real quick.
Yeah,
Real quick. Hello? What's going on? I'm good. Recording remember that podcast I was telling you about? Yeah, we recording it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Love you too. All right. I'll call you after if anything. All right. Bye. All right. Yeah. I didn't answer that. Whew.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
Andrew Garfield is my favorite out of live action.
I was just gonna ask you, what's your favorite, like, live action favorite in
Yeah.
order?
Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland, Toby. But that makes it sound like I don't like Toby. But I do like Toby.
Yeah.
But I just think Andrew Garfield is personally my favorite just because I think he's cool as shit.
Yeah, he's the best Spider.
Yeah, facts.
Man.
He's the best Spider-Man. But I think Tom Holland is the best thing that could have ever happened to live action Spider-Man.
No one could have done.
Tom
that.
Holland is
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, everything.
And-
His movies are great. Like, so I even though Andrew Garfield is my favorite, personally, I think Tom Holland is the best. And I don't know if he wasn't Spider-Man for like these newer gen movies, I don't think it wouldn't be the same at all.
Yeah.
So he's the best thing for live action, but Spider-Man as a whole, Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Like he's the best thing to ever touch, especially because like, bro,
Bro.
damn, bro. Okay. Like, bro, it's just all right. Bro, like the first movie literally changed like the entire animation scene for movies going forward. Like that set the standard when it came out. Like that movie is generational. You can't recreate something like that.
Oh, at all.
And the second movie was beautiful, bro. Oh my god, I still like this. I still like the first one better, but like the second movie was like
No, I can't say. No, it's fine.
no, like you're making me think now because like damn, but I don't know. I think the second movie is like cool. I don't have an issue with it. I just like the story in the first one better. I feel like I feel like the story in the first one is better. I think we're like watching him become Spider-Man. I think like I like the second one. Not even an issue. The only reason I like the first one better is just because like I don't know. I feel like a lot of it was just like Miles being chased around, which is not bad at all. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not bad at all.
Okay.
No arguments. Still a really good movie.
No, I understand.
But I just like a lot of it was just him
okay.
being like chased and then like the whole the whole like Spider Society. Like it's cool. I like it. But yeah, I need the third one. I need the third one. The second one feels like a gateway movie, I guess is the way. A segue is a better way. Feels like a segue movie. So I feel like I feel better about it once I see the third movie.
Okay.
But for now, like what I'm trying to, it feels incomplete, I guess is the way to say it.
Okay.
It feels like there should have been a little more, which that's the third movie.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I completely agree with everything you said. You literally said everything I want to say. When it comes to live action, when I say playing the role, Andrew Garfield is number one. Again, he was the most Spider-Man like Spider-Man ever.
Facts.
Like when you swinging, you over here, like every to the down detail. I say Andrew Garfield.
He should have had a trilogy.
No doubt.
Facts.
Tom Holland and then Toby. Again, just because I put Toby at the end of my list does not mean I don't like him at all. Like he is still top tier. I will say he played that role amazing.
Facts.
I don't even have to go in detail. Like he did it great. Again, Tom Holland, best Spider-Man like we've had.
Facts.
Live action. Like his movies, he played it well. Comedy side, when he's like scared, happy, like every emotion, like he knew he got into the Spider-Man character and he made it feel
like Spider-Man.
Like
Facts.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like he did great.
I will say one thing, like to me personally, he's the only Spider-Man that really feels like a kid. Like
yes.
Yeah, like
yes.
Andrew Garfield's super moody, like he's like that broody kind of teenager. And I like nothing on like, you know, Tobey Maguire, but like he just didn't feel like a kid. He kind of just
Tobey
felt
didn't feel like a kid.
He just felt like not like an adult, but it was just like, yeah, I'm Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like it didn't really, he didn't feel like a kid. Like that's the one thing you get from Tom Holland. You really get like that innocence.
Kid. Yeah. And even in the Avengers movies, when they're collecting him from school and stuff, or when he's going on his missions on school trips,
getting out the school bus, putting the mask out the window, stuff like that.
I'm getting chills.
They really remind you that like he's just a kid.
He's still a kid. Like they did such a great. I love it. I just love it.
You know, it's crazy. Like he's supposed to be like 14 in that first movie or something like that. That man's he's like older than us. Yeah,
and he looks young.
He looks young.
Like when I first heard about Tom Holland, I'm like, he probably like in his 20s.
Yeah,
and he's
like I remember when I was younger and I learned that like, you know, like grown ups just be playing kids and shit, and I was like,
yeah, I hated that.
I'm like, what? I look.
Right?
I could do that. Yeah.
And then, like me from acting too. Like whenever I see all these adults booking these high school roles, I'm like, do I gotta wait for that? Like,
right?
Like, bro, I am that age.
That's me.
I am that age. Like, I know.
Like, yeah, like I remember. I can't remember what it was, but it was just. Oh, it was a Tobey Maguire. Not Tobey. Yeah, Tobey Maguire. And you know they took the mask off. He's like, he's just a kid. You would not. And I mean, I get it from him who said it because he was like 40. Like you do not look at that man and be like, yeah, he's just a kid.
Especially how muscular and stuff.
That is a man. Like that's a man.
Oh my god, he's just a kid.
You're right. Yeah, like
I would have been back in the train. What?
Yeah,
pay your bills.
He's older than me.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we don't even have to like jump into the Miles. I mean, if you know me, you already know how I am about Miles Morales. Like, diehard fan, Miles top tier. Like
Shamik Moore need to lock in.
That's the
voice actor.
Yeah. I was gonna say I don't even know if I wanted to bring it up because like that's just.
I'm not gonna go in depth.
We don't have
he just needs to lock.
Can we? Yeah.
We need the movie.
We need the movie.
I'm not worried about your personal life, man. Yeah. I just want the movie. You making it weird.
You stick to what you're good at.
Stick to voice acting.
Stick to voice acting.
You're a great voice actor.
You did good at playing Miles. You brought the emotion to it.
You and something else. I recognize your name from somewhere. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
but
just stick.
Right.
Yeah.
Voice act. Voice act.
And then I like what they did to put the short. You saw the little short they brought to show like Miles's anxiety. You never seen it?
I might have. Honestly, I probably forgot it.
Okay, so I saw edits of it, but pretty much it was just a way to show. It was like a filler to be like, I know we don't have the Spider-Man movie. Here's this,
Type.
And even for it to be like 2 minutes, it was pretty much to show like Miles being Spider-Man is still like. It was an emotional way of showing like he has anxiety and how hard it is to control life. Mm-hmm. So pretty much it was like the shot of him in the corner in the room, sweating, having a whole anxiety attack.
Yeah.
And then like a big old spider monster is here to like take over, and it's like messing with his mind. And then his parents come and it's like, Miles, what's wrong? And he still can't tell him like, I'm Miles. Pretty much, but like even for, I'll show it to you after this, or I'll send it to you. But yeah, so it was a cool way of showing like, okay, we're still working on the movie. Like, what?
Nothing. Good.
Every time you do this, like I know you got something to say.
No, go ahead.
No, you have to say it.
I don't have anything to say. I'm so serious.
Okay.
Go ahead.
But
I just thought something, but like
okay. And then thinking back on it, because now you got me thinking. I do agree, and I do like the first Spider-Man movie better. because there was a lot more jokes. It was a lot more action. I mean, the second one was straight action.
Yeah.
But like you said, it was really just him getting chased around, finding the different Spider-Verses. And it was like, it's still going to catch my eye, but I do like how the first one was growing up, his uncle, like the whole lore, Spider-Man, like, dying and all that stuff. Like,
you know, one thing I don't want to say I never understood, but like, why is his dad finna die if his uncle died already?
What do you mean?
Like, the canon event is his dad dying is what he's trying to avoid,
Yeah.
but like his uncle got shot in the back. Like, was that not canon enough? Like,
Oh, no.
type.
Yeah.
I don't know, cause I mean, like they were saying how like
'cause they're
it's usually
showing how
the
the
dad
uncle-
or Uncle Ben.
Yeah.
Like they were showing the other Spider-Man being like, oh, Uncle Ben died,
Okay.
and his Uncle Aaron died, but then they're like, yeah, your dad's still finna die.
But, okay, so one thing I will say about that is, at least in the Miles Morales video game 2, the dad dies. I will say that. And then 2, also thinking about it, he's the only Spider-Man where his uncle is a Prowler. So it kind of like messes that whole thing up.
I mean, I guess, but I mean, like, it's still his uncle.
I see what you're saying.
I mean,
okay.
Cause I mean, like, I don't want to say like.
I mean, I guess they also kind of do. Please. The Muslim, his dad was going to die and they messed it up. It wasn't his
was
uncle. It was his dad. The police officer. And Miles saved him.
Oh yeah.
That was his dad.
Yeah.
I know it's Muslim, but, you know. So, so I was like,
every 30 days while Ramadan. Yeah.
So it's like, I do think it's like, I do get what you're saying though. Why does the dad have to die when the uncle already died? And he was in the position that they were already in. It showed the canon event. So I get why does the dad have to die.
I don't want to say random, but like it's kind of just like.
Yeah. But I didn't really think about it until like you said it right now.
Yeah.
So I think they did do a good job of including it. But you're right. The dad doesn't have to die. But
I don't know. I also feel like some things were kind of like not stupid, but I mean like I feel like Miles wouldn't be the only wouldn't be the only person to be like, I don't want my dad to die. Like, I mean, the fact that everybody else was kind of just like, yeah, it's for the greater good. It's kind of crazy. Like, I mean, like, I get it, but no, I don't get it. Because if it was me, no. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
So what I think it is because, like, I mean, obviously, before, none of them knew that it's canon. So it's like, obviously, they weren't just like.
I mean, that is true because he wasn't supposed to be there.
He wasn't supposed to be there.
Wasn't this thing supposed to go down like a couple days, like after he showed up too?
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, technically.
And then she was there to make sure everything was in.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like technically, I mean, obviously he's not supposed to be okay with it, but technically he wasn't even supposed to know
exactly
at all
Facts.
until afterhand.
That is.
So it's
true.
like, yeah, it wasn't until like, and then all those entire Spider-Men in that place didn't know until they were.
That is.
So
true.
it's like,
yeah, so they were recruited.
So that's why they trapped him because like they expected him to be like, bro, that's my dad. What do you mean let him die?
Exactly.
And the best way they can explain it is like, you're not supposed to be here. I was like, you know.
Right, exactly.
Now since you're Spider-Man.
You know, like there's just things like that like I feel like there's simple questions, but I just be questioning. I'm just like, I don't know, like it's the same thing I brought up in the last episode, like when I was speaking specifically on like Miguel O'Hara. That's his name, right?
Yes.
O'Hara. Yeah. Like his universe like got destroyed and shit or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like how do you just like break your own canon? Like how do you like
what did he do?
I don't remember.
Didn't he travel to another universe and like kill that Miguel?
To like take his life or something like that?
No, to like replace him.
Oh.
Or am I tripping?
No, like that's what I mean. But I mean like how did that's what he went to another universe?
I think that's what happened. Yeah, cuz that's when he was like when he was running and then everyone just disappeared and stuff. It was because like I think
did like his family die or something? Like, what made him go to the other
I think that's what happened. I think, like, yeah, I think something happened with his daughter, or his daughter died, or something happened to his family to where he was like, I need to find another me, and he did, and then that's when he was like,
tight.
And then, and that's when the whole canon. So I think he wasn't supposed to be able to go to the other universe and kill that Miguel. And then what I need them to answer in the next question is, like, what is he stabbing himself with and injecting And why is he a vampire as well? Well, I don't think he's a vampire, but like that small scene where it shows he's gonna eat the dude's head.
A vampire?
Is he?
I think so.
But like, why? Maybe they don't need it. And again, that's probably a simple question. I'm just like, they're like,
I think that's just like him.
Yeah,
like,
that's just
probably
him.
just what he is in the comics. But like,
okay,
he probably yeah.
I do forget these are
honestly,
also
it's probably not even like a vampire. It's probably just some type of spider that just.
Oh yeah,
like,
I forget Spider-Man.
I was about to say
Spider
it's probably just some kind of spider. He's some type of spider that has that shit.
Okay.
So that's probably what it is.
Yeah, because that scene
But-
where he just
Yeah, he's
straight. I was like,
yeah. I was like, oh,
you do that?
right,
You're gonna
exactly.
eat his head for real? Like,
So yeah, because he has like all the claws and all that. Yeah,
yeah.
He's probably just some type.
The hell?
It's a piece of hair right there. Just
Oh.
flying. Anyway,
Oh, I was like-
yeah, some type of Spider-Man.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know, man. I need a third movie. That's what
No, yeah. All in
I
all,
need-
third movie.
Personally, I don't want Prowler Miles to be a good guy. They're gonna work together. They're gonna come together. They're gonna beat the Spider Society, whatever. I don't want Prowler Miles to be a good guy.
Yeah, he already came in too tough and too clean. And too.
I know that
To
he's
switch
gonna
up.
like. I just don't want him.
I hope
I want
not.
him to stay evil. Like, I mean, he's not even evil, but like he's not like evil.
Prowler
He's
isn't-
just like not good.
He's
but
just
like
not the.
I don't
Spider-Man,
want him
bro.
to be like a good guy.
I don't want him to convince him to be like, this isn't your role. I'm not supposed to be here. And then he's just like, well, let's see what.
Well, I mean, I think
Show
he
me
knows
what
he's
you're
not
talking
supposed to
about.
be here, man.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you know what I'm
him.
saying? For him to let him be like, well, then show me what you're talking about. He shows them and it's like, and then
Yeah.
maybe they'll be like,
I just want to see him box. So,
yeah.
They
Look,
need
my
to fight it out.
my uncle died, and then he's gonna be like, well, then let's stop my uncle from dying, and then
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
like, I don't think they'll do it, but then at the end of the day, it's like, maybe.
Random. I look at. I mean, I didn't think that he died, but like at the end of like the last scene when like they had him strapped to the bag,
And
and
he
then
socked
Uncle
him?
Aaron put the thing on him, fucking, and then like showed the thing. I was like,
No, I was the same
Yo,
way. When I was
for
in
a
the,
second, I was like, whoa.
I was the same way. When I was in the theaters, he's like, Uncle, please listen to the. He's putting it on. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, what's
Well,
gonna
alright,
happen?
whatever.
Just
Boom.
the
I'm
paint
like,
splatter. I'm like,
exactly.
I was in my seat. I was like,
Exactly.
I think I was like, and then people around me were just like, I'm like, do you not understand he's dead?
Exactly.
Like, what
I
are you
was
guys
just like,
doing?
oh my god.
And it just shows him. I'm like, oh,
All right.
okay.
And then I mean, I know they're gonna box, man. It's just
Oh yeah, they have to fight. If they don't fight, I'd be pissed.
it'd be no reason.
Not to fight.
Yeah. What was like the end scene where they were just like, he walks up to him, he like puts the fist
He's talking to him and stuff, and then that's when the
No,
Spider-Man.
that's not what I mean. But I mean like they just went dead silent. He like put the fist next to his head, and he was just like, and then Miles was just like,
No, that was the funniest part of the movie. Fuck. Okay, so I saw the memes of that first.
Uh-huh.
I even had the light skin pictures on my phone. So it was like it was showing like it was the memes of like him, and then the other one's like
Yeah.
light skin Sarah versus light skin Sam. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And I was like, when is it gonna happen? And then when it happened, I was like, he really has no reason
right,
to be
like
making
they
that
literally
face
just
at all.
intimidating, just
Like when he was intimidating him, I was like, okay. But when it flashed to Miles and he's
he was just all scared. He was just like, trying to
Yo,
lock in,
I
like-
started crying, laughing when that happened. You have no reason to be making that light skin face at all.
Right, bro, like that felt
That
so
was-
like random. Not random.
No, but it was random.
I mean, no, because he was trying to like lock in, but
Intimidate
he
him
hit
back.
the little-
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I was just like,
That's not a lock your face. You're light skin staring.
yeah, bro.
no.
Bro, Prowler Miles gonna be so fucking swaggy, bro.
Oh, for sure.
I can't wait for that shit.
For sure. Oh my gosh, bro. That's hilarious. And then I don't know what they're gonna do for Spider-Man 4. Oh, there's a Spider-Man 4.
Like live action?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like.
Oh, no.
Damn, 4.
No, live-
Okay.
Live action. Oh,
yeah. I don't know what they're gonna do.
One thing I'm pissed about before we end it, because we're already an hour in.
Yeah,
So,
longer than the last
Yeah.
one. All right.
So one thing I am pissed about, again, this is just me being. This is why sometimes when I watch movies as an actor, I'm just like, a different mindset. One thing I am pissed about, because Marvel is already such a high. It's Marvel.
Yeah.
When they do eventually end up making a live action like Miles, if I don't book something now to put my name out there, there's no chance I'm ever gonna live my.
He's
Disney
gonna
dream.
be in number 4.
Rumors, of course.
Right. Yeah. A lot of people have been talking about
People
it.
are saying that. Yeah.
I mean, like they hinted at it. Like, what's his name? or like Uncle Aaron is like in the movie, right? It was
Yeah,
Childish
Gambino.
right?
Yeah.
He was in Miles Morales too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Like, locked
When
up?
when he was locked up and stuff, he's like, "What are you
So-
looking at?" Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's like-
yeah,
What sucks too is like even Tom Holland, he was like he did a little. I don't know if he did it for the jokes of it, but there was an interview or something. He's like, "Yeah, I can't wait to meet Miles Morales." So there is gonna be a Miles. I don't know if it's gonna be in Spider-Man 4, but point is, what I'm saying is like it sucks too because like Miles Brown,
yeah.
they're already like, well, his name is Miles. He's already mixed. He's Latin. It's like, dude, it's like
Right.
they're already giving it to him, and it's like, again, I know I don't look exactly like Miles, but I mean, like, I like to say I do, and all that stuff. But it's like,
I feel like you won't get casted simply for the fact that you're taller than Tom Holland.
and that's, dude, I was about to say, it, and you said it before me.
Yeah,
Dude.
you're about to get typecasted.
Dude,
yeah.
the second I go, if I, God willing, I get the chance to audition, how tall are you? 6'4". Yeah, sorry. Like,
Y'all
dude,
finna be on camera together. Just finna
yeah, cause I'm gonna be standing next to Andrew and all. I'm just,
right.
cause
bro,
like, lore
Tom
accurate.
Holland is like my height.
Yeah,
He's short,
lore
like,
accurate.
yeah.
Spider-Man is like 5'7", 5'6". Andrew Garfield is the tallest Spider-Man. He's 5'7".
Really?
Yeah.
He's 5'7"?
Yes.
Bro, I thought they were all like low key like 6 foot something. He's 5'7"?
How tall is Andrew Garfield? He's 5'10". My bad. He's 5'10".
Still though. Yeah.
But yeah, so then Toby and them, they're all 5'7".
damn.
But yeah, none of them. That's why they look tall in the movies and stuff.
Yeah, they do.
But yeah, and I looked up online, like how tall is Spider-Man? He's 5'7". So they casted it correctly.
Tight.
And it's like Miles Morales, he's only like
I'm about to say he's shorter, right?
he's like
Yeah.
5'5", 5'6".
That's what I'm saying.
So it's like even if I wanted to, second they're like, nah. So like, it sucks. And like, bro, please just say he had a growth spurt.
Don't worry, bro. You could be Miles Morales' tall twin brother.
I'll be the Prowler, please. Give me the growth spurt. Just some way somehow say he got a growth spurt.
Right.
Like, he was 15. He's 18 now. Yay! Like, I don't know. But all in all, this started off with Minecraft, 10 out of 10 movie. We dove into other movies. That was a great conversation.
Yeah.
So, we already introduced the plan and all that in the episode before this. So what we're,
What plan?
like how we're gonna film stuff and all that. Oh, we didn't.
When did we talk about that?
Remember, we're gonna tell them, like, our summer and all that.
No, that's for another
Ah,
episode. It's
my
not
bad.
recorded yet.
Not recorded.
Bro, that's not coming until like the end of May.
Yeah.
Damn.
Cut this out.
No.
That's what I'm talking about. All right. Yeah. We obviously pre-plan.
Yeah,
Our
I was about to-
recording, so
we have every
my
single
mind,
episode
yeah.
planned out. We come in here knowing exactly what we're
Yeah.
gonna talk about. We never have ever asked, damn, what are we gonna talk about today?
Yeah.
It's all planned out beforehand.
Yeah. So, my mind had the episodes mixed. So, all in all, right? Oh, we still have to. We'll do it. We're already too late, but remember what we're gonna do next time: the check-ins. You know,
Oh,
how our week are going and stuff. So we're gonna talk about how our weeks are going.
When does this come out?
This one right here.
Yeah,
Are we recording?
yeah. Cause I mean, like both of these could look you drop this week, like,
We can drop.
cause like we gotta
We can
get
try to
we gotta
get-
get this one out soon,
Yeah,
and then like the other one like is basically
out,
done. Like
yeah.
all I have to do is just do a little.
Today's what, Tuesday?
Yeah.
We can like drop that one. What you want to drop that one Wednesday? This one Friday? Like, what do you want to? That one Wednesday.
We
This
should-
one Saturday.
I was thinking that. I was thinking Wednesday, Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, this should be coming out soon.
and then we could do like whatever Tuesday. We can try that for Friday or Saturday.
Okay.
See what happens.
All right.
All right. Yeah, it's cool.
Well, all in all, yeah. So
Not cutting this out.
what?
Not cutting it out.
Bro, they do not need to hear.
They gotta get the raw.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. This is what they're here for.
If you made it this far into the video, I appreciate you for watching throughout, even if you weren't watching.
Wait,
you
no,
were
you
just
gotta do the
listening.
old one. The well, we're done talking, but that doesn't mean you. Yeah, hit
That's
hit
what
that
you-
joint.
Oh, you say that.
Yeah, no, yeah, you say that.
No.
You do the outro. I do the intro.
No, you say that.
Nah,
Nah, I don't say it.
that's you. What?
What? Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I know my own intro. Yeah. So look,
It's an outro.
we may be done talking, but but that does not mean you guys got to stop talking, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you guys want to, wait,
This is your part. This is you.
I never done this.
Yes, and then you
I
start talking
never
about,
said that,
Then you start
though.
talking about some subscribe and
Yeah,
blah,
okay,
blah, blah.
I do that, but I've never set the.
Bro, yes you did.
No, I
It was bro. It was in the Brawley episodes. I promise. I will go pull it up. It's in the Brawley episodes. You took it over one day. I think we added 2 episodes. I think I did it the first time. I think you did it the second time. Yes. Stop.
No, I'm not. I bet you. Go ahead. Pull it up while I say the outro. I bet you. But yeah, so look, I'm going to say what I always say, which is thank you guys for making it to the end of the video.
I haven't put it up.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no.
Thank you guys for making it to the end of the video, man. Always make sure to like and subscribe, turn on those post notifications, man. We've been posting on Instagram to keep up for, of course, the delay in the videos. We already talked about it in the intro or the episode 1. But again, don't forget to email. Look, we always want to make sure.
I'm not. It's okay. You got it. I'm not finna download 9 gigs just to prove my point.
You
I'm
have to
straight.
download it?
I have to download it from the cloud.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm.
You know what?
got it.
Look. when we check it out, we'll see. We'll let you know in the next
Well,
episode.
yeah, I'm about to say next episode.
Next episode will just be like-
I'll open it up with just I told you so, or I'm just be like, that's me. that's how you'll know.
Yeah.
That's how you'll know.
Yeah. So that's why you guys got to make it to the end. But all right, again, make sure to check out our socials: Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and of course the YouTube you're already on. All right, we already got the link tree for you.
No, our Twitter's banned.
It did get banned.
Yeah.
We were gonna make a new Twitter. All right, again, check us out on Instagram too. Obviously, we got our own thing going.
Mhm.
But thank you guys for tuning in, and
Down below.
that. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Down below. Email us, guys. All right. Email us what you guys want to what
Email us, hit us up on Instagram, all the socials. Tell us what you want to hear us talk about.
Thank you.
We are all open to suggestions. We want to know. We said that we have everything planned out, but we still like to hear what y'all want to. We're talking for y'all. Like this.
we
this,
can always
this-
change up something for you guys.
Facts.
Like we want to know what you guys think about the Minecraft review, and then maybe in the next episode we will just like flash your guys' ideas, flash your guys' topics,
Facts.
like But again, thank you guys. Love you guys, and we'll see y'all in the next episode, man.
Mhm.
Amazing talks like always.
Facts.